Welcome to this training tape dealing with chop blocks and block below the waist. We've got 3 examples of each, and we're starting out with the chop blocks, and the player to watch is the center. And as you will see, he will come out and engage this defensive tackle low there, and you will notice that there is also high contact from the guard. So what we're primarily looking for is the fact that both the center and the guard want to initiate contact with this defender. They both succeed, one high, one low, and that is a chop block that we need to call. Next one, we're going to be primarily looking at the guard closest to the camera. So this guy right here. And you'll notice that as he goes low, there's another guy coming in with high contact. Again, that is low contact, then high contact, both against the same defender. That is a chop block. We're looking at this guy. This is the same play. We're looking at this guy and then the center coming in high. Again, both the guard and the center want to initiate contact. They do so. It's high and low, and that is a chop block we need to call. Last one for the chop blocks is a guard and tackle. On this side of the ball, there's a tight end, so we're looking at these 2 players here. They both want to initiate contact with this guy. There's no brush. Nobody's trying to get to the second level. They both initiate contact. One is high, one is low. That is a chop block, and that needs to get called every time. Moving on to blocks below waist. This play is going to develop towards the camera, and it's difficult to identify the player initially. It's one of the linemen, but it's going to happen in this area out here by the cornerback, or where he is now. So even though he's a lineman and he is originally unrestricted, once he gets out there and the ball is out there, he is now restricted, and he needs to go 10-2, which he fails to do. This is something that needs to get called. Good question in terms of who can get this. The wing right now is focused on the incomplete. So we have an umpire that might be able to see it. We have a back judge that possibly could, or we have a field judge that could potentially see this. In any case, this is a chop block that we do need, or a block below waist that we definitely need to call. Next one here is out here by the field judge. So if we're looking at the field judge key, initially the field judge will be keying on this guy, back judge will be keying on this guy, but then what happens is this turns into a screen, and the other receiver ends up both as back judge and field judge key. So right here we should have at least one set, possibly 2 sets of eyes on this collision, and he also needs to go 10-2. He fails to do so, and this is a low block that needs to be called every time. Last one is committed by the running back. He is in the tackle box initially, but as you will see, as soon as he goes into motion, he becomes restricted, and as such, he needs to go 10-2. Here he fails to do so. You'll see how the defender moves based on the contact. He doesn't fall forward, he falls sideways, which is a good indication that this was a 3 o'clock block as opposed to a 10-2. So this also is something that needs to be called primarily probably by the wing official. That was it for this training tape, blocks below the waist and chop block. I hope you found it educational, and good luck in the upcoming season.